What's going on, people? It's your boy Tony. Sitting out here in the park, just thinking about some stuff, and a illusion came to my mind, and it's based off one of the widespread ideas of Christianity, and it was a lesson that was taught, about recognizing a tree by the fruit that it bears. And I chose to allude that to a family tree. And, to see that, different people in a family can sort of kind of go their separate ways, how like different branches of a tree can go their separate ways. I'm sitting out here and I'm looking at these trees. Some of these trees still got old withered leaves just barely clinging on, but the branches are going all different ways. Some branches have, smaller branches off of them. Some have little, I don't know what them, I guess they're seeds. Just looking at it, and I chose to allude that to like a family tree. It's rooted in one place. Now those roots go deep underground. It's like one of the oldest and most essential parts of that tree is the root. The type of ground that it's rooted in. And, seeing that the tree usually from the roots, obviously there's a single trunk. And then from that trunk, there's multiple branches that extend out into smaller branches that extend all the way out until they're nothing but little twigs that hang off at the end. And I allude that to like a family tree, but the tree singular, in a singular sense, it's still a sycamore tree, or still a fir tree, or still an evergreen, or still an apple tree, or still an orange tree. Now, can you imagine a tree to where a few branches you can get apples, a few branches you can get pine cones, a few branches you can get coconuts, and some other branches you can, I guess get pears. Can you imagine that? Like, how would you identify that tree? Well, I see apples, I see oranges, I see pears, I see pine cones, I see buckeyes hanging off the end of it. How do I identify that tree? And sometimes, when we look at a family or a family tree, usually there are traits that people establish, mother to, child, or grandmother to grandchildren. There's traits that you see about people, whether the color of their skin, whether the, type of hair that they have, their eye color, how big their lips are, the shape of their nose. There are certain traits that are passed on, through generations. But, how do you define, if it's worth defining, how do you define a family tree? What traits are going to exhibit? It was just a thought. Think on that.